When was the last time you felt truly understood by your spouse? Do small arguments in your marriage feel way bigger than they should? Have you ever laid next to your partner and felt completely alone? Do you keep thinking, I'm doing more than them, but never say it out loud? And have you ever wondered, when did love turn into survival? If any of these hit a little too close to home, listen carefully. Why marriages really die. Marriage doesn't usually end because of cheating, money, or constant fights. It ends because of tiny, everyday behaviors people defend like their life depends on them. Things you do casually, things you think are normal, things you swear aren't that deep. Until one random Tuesday, you're lying next to someone who feels like a stranger, and you think, damn, when did this go wrong? Marriage is not destroyed by one big explosion. It's destroyed by consistent disrespect, disguised as honesty, independence, or jokes. And the scariest part? Most people don't even realize they're doing it. Here are 4 silent habits that quietly kill marriages while both people are still alive. 1. Keeping score like the relationship is a courtroom. The moment you start counting, who apologized last, who paid more, who sacrifices more, who initiates intimacy, who tries harder, congratulations, you've turned your marriage into a competition where both of you lose. It sounds innocent. I do more for the kids. I'm always the one who compromises. I'm the only one who says sorry. But here's the truth no one likes to hear. Love cannot survive where scorekeeping lives. Because when you keep score, you stop giving from love and start giving for leverage. You're not doing things because you care. You're doing them so you can use them later in a fight. That creates resentment. Quiet resentment. The kind that whispers, then explodes over dishes or tone of voice. Marriage is not 50-50. Some days it's 80-20. Some days it's 10-90. If you can't give without secretly waiting to be repaid, marriage will drain you dry.
You would never talk to your boss like that. You would never snap at a stranger like that. You would never roll your eyes at a friend like that. But your spouse? They get the emotionally lazy version of you. Short replies, sarcasm, that look that says, you're annoying me just by existing. And then you wonder why the emotional connection is dying. People say, this is my safe space. I can be myself. No, that's not being yourself. That's being careless. Safety doesn't mean disrespect. Comfort doesn't mean contempt. Tone communicates value, and coldness cuts deeper than anger. Marriage doesn't break when people fight. It breaks when one person feels small, stupid, or unwanted every time they speak. If your partner feels safer talking to strangers than talking to you, you're already in dangerous territory. You don't say what you need. You don't say what hurt you. You don't say what you expect. But somehow they're supposed to know. And when they don't, you get cold, you get distant, you get passive-aggressive. This is not maturity. This is emotional laziness. Unspoken expectations become secret resentments. Secret resentments become emotional distance. Your partner is not a therapist. They are not psychic. They are not responsible for decoding your silence. Strong marriages are built on clarity, on uncomfortable conversations, on saying things before they rot. If you punish your partner for what you never communicated, you're training them to stop trying. 4. Bringing outsiders into private marital problems. Every time you vent to friends, family, coworkers, or social media, you create a version of your spouse that never gets to defend itself. You describe them at their worst, when you're angry, when emotions are loud and logic is quiet. Then you go home, make up, move on, but everyone else remembers. Your spouse is forgiven in your heart, but convicted in the minds of others. Marriage needs privacy, not secrecy. There's a difference between seeking wisdom and running a public smear campaign disguised as venting. Once you seek validation outside instead of resolution inside, intimacy dies. Because intimacy requires trust, and trust cannot exist where privacy is casually betrayed. Conclusion: responsibility over ego. Marriage doesn't fail because people stop loving each other. It fails because people stop protecting the relationship from their worst habits. Scorekeeping feels justified. Disrespect feels honest. Silence feels powerful. Venting feels relieving. But all of it comes at a cost. And here's the hard truth: you can be right and still lose your marriage. You can win every argument and still end up alone. You can feel justified and still destroy something valuable. The strongest marriages are built by people who choose humility over pride, clarity over silence, respect over comfort, privacy over public sympathy. Marriage doesn't need perfection, it needs responsibility. Because at the end of the day, the real question isn't who's right. The question is, are your daily habits building connection or slowly burning the house down while you pretend it's just a small fire? Choose wisely.